Hey everyone, it's Jim with 4K9s. This is the last video in our crazy pull test series. If you haven't seen the first video, click the link below. Basically what we did is we took a 4K9s cover, we took a competitive cover, we hooked them up to two vehicles and pulled them apart to see what would happen. And 4K9s cover, no damage. The competitive cover, complete catastrophic failure, right? Then the second video we did as a follow-up, you can click the link below, we talked about why it happened. Why did the competitive cover completely fall apart? And it comes down to two things, right? It comes down to the materials they use and the craftsmanship to put the cover together. But you know, then we started thinking about it, and there's one last thing that's really important to highlight, and that's the actual construction of the cover. And there's two really important things that I want you to know about. We've actually done a video on this in the past where it comes down to how they construct this cover. You can click that link below as well. But really what it comes down to is we have a non-slip bottom here, and that sounds really great. But if you don't adhere the non-slip bottom to anything like this, like you can see my hand through here, right? It's a problem because this non-slip material is not very strong. And what happens? It falls apart very easily. So it doesn't take much for me to rip this apart, right? You do not want a cover that's built like this, right? I should not be able to stick my hand in here and you shouldn't be able to see it through here. The 4K9s cover, we adhere this non-slip to a piece of material so it's stronger and it doesn't do this. The other thing I want you to know is a lot of these covers now are made using heat press technology. And what is that, right? So if you look at the cover, it's got these little dots in here and they take a machine and they press the layers together using heat. And that sounds great, right? It makes it a lot cheaper for them to manufacture the covers. The problem is, look at this, right? So this cover ripped in half, look what happens when you use heat press technology. It completely opens, right? And then you end up with this big balloon of material because the layers separated. This doesn't happen with 4K9s because we use heavy duty thread in our quilting. We don't use this heat, this cheap heat press technology. So when you're looking for a cover, make sure you're checking out how it's built, how it's constructed, right? Because you want something that's going to last, that's going to make your life easier, right? And you can always rely on 4K9s for customer service. We're here for you after 30 days when a lot of these covers, you can't get any support. So check us out at 4K9s.com.